Yes, well, as I mentioned in my keynote lecture earlier today, of course, at the moment we have a lot of experimentation and a lot of pilots in the public sector on the use of artificial intelligence technologies, but we really need to move beyond this syndrome of piloting, as I say, and this requires a number of things. First of all, the capacity of the civil servants to really embrace the complexity of these technologies, and at the same time also to probably change the procurement systems or innovate the procurement system required for this to be mainstream and institutionalized into the public sector organization. One last thing is also the need to experiment. That is still very important, and that's why some for instance, the regulatory sandboxes that have been tested at the moment are very important to really understand, and having also a future-proof AI applications of technology. Well, I mean, of course, we'll need to look at the regulatory aspects, so the governance of artificial intelligence, but also the ethical aspects of using these technologies within the public sector, and the fact that humans have to, the oversight by humans is still required. And but on the other side, we have to, at a certain point, also acknowledge I would say, the superhuman capacities of this technology, and let be surrendered to it, in the sense that we could have important changes and by using the potential of these technologies, but also, of course, acknowledging the risks and the challenges of you know, if we let them go without human control. Well, of course, policymakers and civil servants are, let's say, they are faced with the dilemma of, you know, on one side using these technologies and trying to use them for the benefits of society, but also they see the risk, and so they are obliged actually to protect the citizens. So this means that, of course, they have a difficult job, but and so they need to reinforce their capacity at different levels, from decision makers to, you know, the civil servants actually using and managing the data of citizens and these technologies. And that's why, for instance, the AI4GOV master that I'm leading is actually trying to put together different participants with different backgrounds from different disciplines, some experts in statistics and data analytics, others from public administration and different backgrounds from public, private sector, international organizations, and actually equip them with the capacity to design and redesign the services and the processes that lead to, you know, that can be improved thanks to AI. Sometimes just asking a simple question: why do you want to use AI, and do you have the data, and what is the quality of this data? So through project-based learning and design thinking, we are actually, you know, at the moment in the second edition, we are actually having quite some success in changing a bit the perspective on the use and maybe the misuse of artificial intelligence in the public sector. Oh, well, this is a 1 billion euros question, because I mean, this clearly we have the ambition, and I mean, I'm very passionate about this topic, though, that the possibility, and especially this is the let's say the motto, I would say, of the President of the von der Leyen Commission, and so clearly we need to also walk the talk, and this is where probably in Europe we need to also make an assessment of our strengths and our potential to really make sure that we can, for instance, with new initiatives like the Global Digital Gateway, we could actually implement these and be partner with those countries in the world, especially like-minded countries, making sure that the EU values and principles are, let's say, also shared by other countries in the world, and also that we can, for instance, with our experience in areas like data governance or privacy, and also in AI, where we have a lot of excellent research, we can be the partner of other countries in the world. This actually is specific of the European approach, and that is to artificial intelligence, that is human-centric, but at the same time should be and become more people-centered. Many people are in the EU or in UNESCO, for instance, are saying, and that's where, of course, we can use technologies, especially AI, to improve our understanding of, for instance, the climate change, and how we can actually mitigate the effects of certain technologies or other policy implementation. At the same time, AI and data management is per se already, so can produce have negative consequences in terms of energy efficiency. Then we need to improve our capacity, and this is also where the twin transition, the digital and ecological transition and green transition should be taken together. This will be an important element also the current, is an important element of the current Commission and the EU strategy. There was the recent strategic foresight report, for instance, under the leadership of Vice President Maroš Šefčovič, that actually pointed towards a green and digital future for Europe. And the next presidency of the EU Council, as far as I know, will also focus a lot on this very important topic on sustainable AI and AI for sustainability.